Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. Today is Wednesday, it's the 28th of May 2025. I hope you guys are all well. I've got this little mat here because I don't want to make a lot of noise and I get fed up with having all the other mats and they can get quite dusty, so I'm drying them off. So that's why I'm using this little mat here so that I don't hurt anybody's ears. Let me get my microphone over here. Get your ass out of here. Alright, so let's see what grilling you get, Aries, from the Kipper deck at this time. Distant horizons, mature man. Right, distant horizons, mature man, and adjudication. A ruling, a judgment. There's something about a house here. Some of you may be moving home or wanting to buy a home, or maybe moving in with someone or moving out. 2 is the moon energy here. There's something about ups and downs, ebbs and flows with a relationship is what I'm picking up on with that. Moon energy, emotions, dealing with maybe somebody that's moody. Are you dealing with a Cancer? I don't know. You've got distant horizons. There's something about a house move that could be further away, or somebody that lives further away. Could be somebody that is mature in years. If not, there's someone here that is mature emotionally, mentally. They could live at a distance with that globe there. They could be well traveled, someone that travels a lot. You may have met this person on yours and theirs travels. Yours and theirs travels. Boys, there's travels out there, you guys. They could be well read. But there's a decision. There's something about justice, some fairness coming in. Okay, so if there's a court situation, it could go in your favor. As I cut the deck here, Aries, we've got the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone's wanting to suck roots with you. What's that from? That's from a Western I watched. Hey, we suck roots here. I think it was Clint Eastwood movie, Pale Rider. We suck roots here, the tin pans, they call them. But yeah, 3 hots and a cut. There's something about Westerns. Why am I picking up on Clint Eastwood and Westerns? All right, Knight of Wands. Somebody that may have approached you here. They may have come in fast. There's a lot of attraction here. But this person doesn't think about consequences with their actions, and they may have been quite reckless here. Let's just see what messages we get, Aries. For my beautiful Aries on a Wednesday afternoon. Give me massages. Massages, spirit, for Aries. Okay, tell me about the recent past for Aries. Taurus energy with the Empress. And you've got the 4 of Swords. So there's something about being in separation. Also maybe about healing, still getting over something here. The Empress, there's something about knowing your worth here. Giving to yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself right now. So you could be healing, but you're taking care of yourself. You're putting yourself first here in the recent past. Tell me more for Aries, please. What was that? I swear something turned over. Did it not? Did it not? Didn't it? God, I hate it when that happens. Why am I whispering? I don't know. Okay, let's just continue. Tell me more about the recent past. The Hangman, Pisces energy. Tell me about the present energy. What's going on with Aries in the present energy right now? What's going on in the present energy for Aries? You've got the 6 of Cups, and in the center of your reading, you have the 6 of Wands. Okay. Last card. Son of a blue blob. Last card for the present energy is Last card for the present energy. Two of Pentacles. Okay, let's see about the future. Tell me about the near future, please, Spirit, for the lovely Aries. What is it they need to know? Queen of Swords. That one fell on the floor, of course it did. And I hope I don't yank my mic out. Here, come with me. Oh, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Tell me more about the near future. What's in the near future for the lovely Aries? Last card for the near future. We have two. Oh, yeah, we have two here. I'm taking them both. It was meant to be. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. That's your energy there. And you have the Fool. That's also your energy. Aries, Aries. Some people say that the Emperor is Taurus energy as well. Maybe it is. But I just say Aries because I see the ram skull there, the ram. Okay, so looks like somebody's overthinking something. Somebody's afraid. Somebody is trying to avoid some kind of conflict here. There could be a situation where somebody, there was conflict in the recent past over something, but they're afraid maybe to take action, to just rip the band-aid off here is what I'm getting, to just go for it, do it. Like with this Fool energy here. Overthinking. Because somebody, I feel like somebody did you wrong here. And they regret it, obviously. Of course they do. All right, Aries. So let's see. Tell me about this reading. Let's go in and clarify. Clarify for the beautiful Aries. Okay. Right, so, okay, here we go. Tell me about the Four of Swords. What is the Four of Swords for Aries? Closer, there we go. What is the Four of Swords for Aries? All of these, okay. The Emperor, the King of Cups. So it looks like somebody moved towards you in the recent past. You've got Gemini energy here. Could be water sign, could be another Aries. Someone that you had a very strong connection with, like really, really intense sexual connection, but spiritual as well. And it's like the divine brought you two together here with the Lovers. Like this was supposed to be, yeah, Emperor here. There's something about this being your person here. You've got the Emperor and the Empress right here. Whether they're male or female, doesn't really matter. Switch the gender up, whatever makes sense. But there's somebody here in the divine masculine energy. Somebody that, you know, you match here. You know, both of you, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You're a match made in heaven, basically, with this energy. But this, but this is, you know, obviously it wasn't meant to be because there's healing here. There's separation. You've got the Three of Cups. There's somebody here that if they were female, well, all male, this person went out a lot. They were always surrounded by other people. They were always having, you know, drinks and a good time and going out and flirting and dealing with other people, I feel. Yeah, new beginnings, exciting new beginnings, new love offers, King of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody that was very attractive. They knew it. They took action, and I feel like they didn't even care about the consequences. They just live like they're in the moment, like today is their last day on earth. But there's something about, you know, leaving you, moving on from this energy and ignoring them, leaving you alone with your thoughts. And I feel like they were quite cold towards you, towards the end here. You had to kind of emotionally detach. Tell me about the Empress. What is the Empress for Aries? The Star. Aquarius energy. There's something about wish fulfillment, hope. Wishing upon a star. But there's something about the Hermit here, Virgo energy. This could be, in the recent past, it could be that there was somebody else, somebody new. Something about this filled you with some kind of hope here. It could be somebody else. It could also be that you had to withdraw from whatever this was you had hope and faith for, and your wishes. You know, you had to withdraw from your wishes from this and go away and kind of think about things here. Feeling very kind of sad with that Hermit energy. Tell me more about the Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit for Aries in the recent past. The Empress again. Having to withdraw, having to give love to yourself, having to focus on yourself, have growth and expansion in yourself here. And the Four of Pentacles is like, you had to let something go. You had to let this go. Part of you wanted to fight for this, but you just feel like there was too much opposition here to deal with. So I just feel like you're avoiding some kind of a fight. You just weren't playing into this energy and you just withdrew. It's like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. What's the point, you know? Tell me about the Hangman, Pisces energy. What was that? And in the recent past, you could have been waiting to hear back from this person. It could even be that they did get in touch. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is like the arrows of love. There could be distance involved. It could be that this person traveled towards you. They reached out. Oh yeah. The Four of Wands in reverse here. There's something about communication, about something being over here, whether this is this person, if they were in another connection, it may be that maybe you were hoping that they would say that they would be over with someone else. They may have just gotten out of a relationship and this is why they're reaching out. Temperance. Or you were patiently waiting for something to end here. Okay, let's just see. Tell me more about the Four of Wands in reverse for Aries. What is this? What's the Four of Wands in reverse for Aries? Yeah, holding on to a burden still. Since this ending, being burdened, being left to kind of pick up the pieces of your life here. Well, look, while this mother is going out having a smashing time, having a right old knees up at the George, or wherever they frequent, like a stray cat or a dog or whatever. The moon. Yeah, keeping things hidden from you still. The Wheel of Fortune. The past person. Okay, looks like they're trying to reach out, or they did. But I feel like there's something about you not going for this. Tell me about, the Six of Cups is thinking back to the past here. All right, tell me about the Six of Cups. Thinking back to the past, good times together perhaps. You and this person, when you met, when you had fun. Tell me more about this. Maybe you're thinking about the negative stuff as well that they did, but they were always out, enjoying themselves and surrounding themselves with other people. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're looking back. It's almost like you're looking back to the past one last time in this current energy before you finally, choose your direction and You know, now your back is turned on this and you're about to move forwards with something here. You're moving towards your future. You're not looking back. You looked back one last time, and it could be because this person got in touch with you with that Eight of Wands, but it's like you're turning your back on the old and you're more focused on the new now with the Ace of Cups. You're looking for, yeah, look, Fool is a new beginning. Some of you actually may have a new beginning, a new person coming in. Yeah, there's something about transformation here that you've been going through. An ending and then a beginning. What is the Six of Wands? What is the Six of Wands for Aries? So there's something about you moving forwards, having success, gaining recognition. You've got the Queen of Cups. There's something about loving attention right now. You know, giving to yourself, giving yourself attention, putting yourself first, moving forwards. The Hangman, you're looking at things from a new perspective here. It's like you've already self-sacrificed for the attention of somebody else, but now you're giving to yourself, I feel, with that Hangman energy. You could be dealing with a water sign, maybe Pisces. Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups, which is also Cancer energy. Let's have a look on the bottom. Yeah, there could even be something legal here. This is the policeman, the lawyer, somebody that's a legal or lawful representative. There could literally be something going on at court. It could be over a house, because we saw the Four of Wands in reverse, which means that a house move or the sale of a house, you know, splitting of the assets. The Sun. Something will be revealed that someone's been planning. King of Wands. I feel like that's your energy. There's something about you being very strategic with what you're planning here. And it's for your own happiness. But you're involving somebody else, I feel, so that you can move forwards. So tell me about the Two of Pentacles. What is the Two of Pentacles? There's a decision that you're on and off with here. What is this? What is the Two of Pentacles for Aries? The Moon. Yeah, there's something that it's like hidden. And so you don't know, you feel like there's somebody up to something. They're, you know, on and off with something here, but you feel like there could be something about money here, but there's something hidden. You may not know what someone's thinking or what their decision will be. Or maybe you are on and off with this. You could be in your emotions about this. Tell me more. Especially if it's a legal matter. All right. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles with the Moon. Pisces, Cancer energy. That, yeah, there's something about money here. You're trying to hold on to stability. But I feel like you're on and off about a house here. About, should I just cut my losses and leave and be done with this? Or should I take my cut? There's something about wanting to be over and done with, like walking away from a situation, something that you thought was stable. But I feel like somebody held back emotionally here. And I feel like in this current energy, I mean, it could be somebody that, let me just see these again. Queen of Cups. Somebody that you were in a relationship with even recently, but I don't know, there's an on-off situation here. Someone's hiding their emotions or holding back, leaving you to feel like you don't know how this person feels. Like there's this in and out energy here, but it's not enough. So somebody's walking away. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Who is this that's walking away and why? Who's walking away and why, Spirit? Be specific. Page of Wands. So there's somebody that I feel like they could be younger. They may have messaged you. This could even be this person, but there's something about you walking away because you're not getting emotionally involved. You feel like this person is just going to be coming back to breadcrumb you. They're going to be in and out of your life. They're non-committal. It's a fleeting romance. There's a lot of chemistry here, but this person, they're not mature. They're not mature in the mind. You are coming out as this mature man or woman. But this person's showing up very sort of young energy here, immature. So tell me about the Queen of Swords. What is the Queen of Swords for Aries in the near future? So it looks like anyone you choose from here on out, you're going to be very, very selective, as you should be. And it's like you're not going to go in with your heart. You're going to choose somebody with your head next time. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. So you're locked. You've locked your emotions away. But why do I feel like saying don't completely turn to stone just yet? Yeah, because you're ignoring this person. And I feel like you don't want to have to make hard decisions anymore because this was a very hard decision for you. But I feel like you are ignoring this now, this person. You're not speaking to them. You don't, yeah, you feel like this person is kind of like a sociopath. They don't care. They have no consideration for who they hurt as long as they get what they want, and then they leave. This narcissistic kind of energy. Yeah, somebody that's very cold. So you're ignoring them. Very cold energy here. Very cold. And it may be that you have to be cold as well to match this person's energy in order for you to protect yourself, is what I'm getting. Tell me about the six, yeah, the Magician. There's something that you're making happen here. You have the tools to do this. The strength and courage to do this. Justice, yeah, there's justice. There's something about a legal proceeding here for you guys. What is the Six of Pentacles in reverse for Aries? What's the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Ace of Wands. So, Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands, Judgment. You're judging somebody here. You're making a judgment on someone because of they didn't give before yet, and there's a lot of chemistry here, and you just feel like this person's all about sex and that's it. They're reckless. They're fun and all the rest of it, and a bit of a party animal, and then they leave. But there's something about you being in the crossroads over this. All right, let me just, there's a stuck energy. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Thank you. The Sun. Because you are thinking about when you were happy, but this is also, this person's coming out as a child. They really are. They're coming out as a child, somebody younger. They may have children, or you may have children with them. Tell me more about the Sun with the Two of Wands. There's a part of you that's like, you want to hurt this person or just get justice, but then there's maybe someone else to consider here, and it could be a child. Tell me more. Yeah, whatever this is, it's like really plaguing you at night. Or them. King of Wands. And something that you're working hard towards. The Six of Cups, yeah, the past. All right. You're trying to blot it out. But since this person may have returned, it's like it's bringing it all back again. So what is the Ten of Cups and the High Priestess? What is the Ten of Cups? There's something that you're keeping quiet about. You may even have somebody here. What is the Ten of Cups with the High Priestess? Tell me about the Ten of Cups for Aries in the near future and the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. Okay, look. The High Priestess again, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, you're keeping something secret here. Some of you are already in a connection, or you will be. It looks like you will be, but you're going to keep this to yourself. Yeah, you're keeping something secret in the near future. A soulmate connection, a happy kind of ever after with that Ten of Cups. It's like you don't want someone to know, and I don't know why, but we'll try and find out. Page of Coins. Yeah, somebody that's giving you commitment here. They're not just offering you sex. Queen of Coins could be an earth sign you're dealing with. Someone that is very stable, very grounded. This is a marriage material right here. Yeah, and you're making a decision. Moving towards some kind of success with this person. Tell me about, why is the High Priestess here with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups in the near future? Why is this High Priestess with the Two of Cups, please, Spirit? Tell me more about this. Because I feel like you're defending it, you're guarding it. You want things to move forward, but you're very much protecting it. You're guarding it from an ending, because you may feel like the past person may come back to ruin it. Yeah, look, Queen of Swords, being a bitch, bastard bitch, the Chariot, bastard bitch, son of a bastard bitch bastard. And then you've got the Chariot, yes, them coming in, rushing in to ruin this. So I feel like this is why you could be keeping something secret. So all the while, I mean, whether this is a new connection coming in, or you're already dealing with somebody and you are just keeping this on the down low, you're keeping this very quiet, keeping it to yourself because of this person. But let's just see what you don't see. Aries on the bottom of the deck. Did I say the date? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Well, it's the 28th anyway. It's Wednesday, 28th of May, 2025, just in case I didn't. All right, the Emperor and the Fool. The Emperor and the Fool. Tell me about the Emperor and the Fool on the bottom of the deck for what Aries doesn't see coming in. Tell me about this energy, please. Have a little drink of water. Okay, King of Cups. There's somebody in their emotions here. Oh, look what we have here. Matching energy, King and Queen of Cups, you guys. Page of Wands. This could be a new connection. All right, let's just see what we get before I start spouting. Or is there a card that doesn't belong in here? No, okay. Tell me about the Emperor. What is the Emperor, Spirit, for Aries? What is the Emperor? Temperance, patience. There's somebody that you could be being patient with here. Maybe waiting for somebody to open up. It could be that somebody's waiting for you to open up emotionally because of what you've been through. Yeah, you've been hurt. Look at that. Right on the bottom there. There's this hurt energy. Someone's being patient here. There's someone that's, yeah. There's a really nice energy from this peace. There's peace here, there's harmony, and there's patience coming from someone. This Emperor, someone that's in control of their emotions. This could be this mature person. Tell me more about. There you go, look, a soulmate. Oh, she knows. Whenever I get she knows, that means I'm on point. That means I'm on point. All right, tell me about the Fool. So it looks like you've got a soulmate coming in, or you're dealing with one already. Someone that's just right for you, that's very patient, very sweet. Tell me about the Fool. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here for Aries? And after this, we'll go in with the All Signs. Why is the Fool? Ah, pity the Fool. Oh my God, the Fool is the Fool. Got the Fool twice. Oh. Somebody may be being a fool because they think that you're going to work with them again, that this is going to work out. Or it could be that this is a new person that things are just going to work out with. Let's just keep going because we didn't really get an answer for the Fool, did we? We just got more of the same. Tell me more about this Fool. Why is the Fool here twice? 9 of Cups. Because somebody's deluded as hell. Somebody here with this 9 of Cups energy, this is somebody that takes risks. They act foolish. It's not a fool in the good sense. It's a fool that is somebody that's a dreamer, that they could be very selfish, very self-absorbed. They indulge a lot. I feel like it's this person. You could be dealing with another Aries here, some of you. Aries, Pisces is strong. Taurus, Sagittarius. Tell me more. Gemini. Well, we're going to roll the dice and see who comes up. That one. High Priestess. Pisces energy, as I was saying, Pisces. So there's silence. I feel like there's silence, you know, between you and this person. You're healing. You're thankful for the new. You have new here. You know, you can count your lucky stars now. That one should be in the upright. Yeah, there's something about a happy ever after for you, but there's silence. Crickets. Crickets. How do you make cricket sound? Make that sound and then think of that. And then you think of this person. Crickets, darling. Right, so cicadas. Give me the signs that Aries may be dealing with. And I'm not going to say, tell me about who's the past person. Tell me who the future, because they get muddled up. So I'm just going to, you know, let you decide who's who here. But if your person's sign come up. You've got Libra. You've got Libra. You've got Virgo. You've got Capricorn. You've got Leo. Oh, you've got Capricorn again. Aries. Virgo again. Aries again. Cancer. Libra again. Let's just do 2 more. Libra again. Libra strong. Boom. And Taurus. Right, you guys, so I'm going to pause this and we're going to go in with the all signs, okay? Okay, welcome back to the all signs, where we have a look at what the other signs, whoever you're dealing with, let's just see what their intentions towards you are in love, okay? So Aries right through to Pisces. Pisces. What are their intentions? Bloody hell, this deck just wants to detract from itself. I'll not let it. Behave, behave, behave. Right, Aries right through to Pisces. What are their true intentions with Aries? Okay. Let's do this one a little bit as well. Tell me about Aries right through to Pisces, please. What are their intentions with Aries here? Let's get a little bit more shuffy. Okay, here we go. So Aries, dealing with Aries. Tell me about Aries dealing with Aries, please, Spirit. There was a painful ending, a betrayal. There were some really hard words spoken, like harsh words, causing an ending here. So yeah, this blew up big time. Yeah, because you were dealing with somebody that was non-committal, so this ended with them. Tell me about Taurus. Taurus wants to get over their fears. There's a sense of justice needn't be meted in this. Something may be revealed that about jealousy or being demanding. Okay, someone's being toxic. So it maybe come out that you're dealing with somebody that's toxic here, or they consider you toxic. Take it as it resonates and reverse the roles, of course. But because justice hasn't been served. All right, tell me about Gemini. Gemini, they are wanting to invest in this, but they feel like they don't have much to offer you. They could be down on their luck money-wise. Yeah, they're down on their luck money-wise, or you could be out of a relationship with them. Yeah, they have insecurities over money and low self-esteem. Anything else about Gemini? They do want love with you, though. There's a sense of them wanting to be proactive, whether this is looking for new love with you or with somebody else. There's a sense of being getting impatient here. They're not waiting around anymore. They're taking action, so they could be taking action towards you. Cancer. Cancer's about to make a move towards you. There may have been separation and healing. They want to get over this. They want to move past the separation. There may have been a third party involved, whether this is a love connection or a family member sticking their neb in, causing this beautiful connection with the lovers to be separated, or there could have been a decision over two. There's something happening fast. Okay, so they're coming in and you're going to have sex and a good time. Leo. Okay, Leo, there's been a really nasty argument. They want to fix this with you, but they're still non-committal and immature. 10 of Wands, there's something about dropping a burden here. There's a soulmate connection between you and Leo. Are they just focusing on their finances? There's this twin flame, but this person's like immature, they're not ready, and someone's getting ready to drop a burden here, whether this is you or them. Virgo. Virgo, tell me about Virgo. Virgo is tired, they've been through a lot, they're kind of cautious. They feel like you were breadcrumbing them, or someone was anyway. The balance was off. There's a player energy here, and then no apology. They're seeing signs and synchronicities about you though, but they're trying to move on. But this could be hard because they're seeing signs. You may even hear from them, so you may hear from Virgo eventually. Tell me about Libra. Libra is a person from the past. They feel a fated connection here, but they're stuck in a crossroads over something. There was a decision that wasn't really the right one, I feel. They made a poor judgment. 7 of Wands in reverse, they're letting this go, or they could be blocking you. There's something about them being very materialistic and greedy and selfish. There could be a legal dispute and they're trying to hold on to the money here. They may have just been in a connection for money reasons. Tell me about Scorpio. Scorpio wants to make things work with you. They want to make you an offer here of commitment. 8 of Coins, there's something about work. They want to work on this. They're very attracted to you. They want a new beginning with you. They are in love with you. Divine timing. So there may be divine intervention with this connection and time for reflection. So they've done some reflecting. Tell me about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, 9 of Coins, they're single, independent. They may be non-committal though. They may be hurt, or they may have hurt you. 6 of Cups, they're thinking back to the past with you. They may be thinking about how slowly this moved. Let's see. Yeah. There's something about patience here and keeping the peace, but doing things slowly this time. Fears, they're afraid. What of? Balancing out the right kind of decision, safety and comfort. There's something about them being in their comfort zone though. Tell me about Capricorn. Capricorn may come in with communication. There may be something of a breakthrough after a period of no communication, or they're coming in with some kind of truth. So there may be an ending, but or maybe they're coming in with the communication to say that it's over. There's something about addictions, being toxic, or they're obsessing. What is this? They're coming towards you though. So after an ending, it looks like they're coming in with communication about, they want to talk about the ending. They're still obsessing and they're coming towards you with a love offer. 7 of Cups, their love life is not up to much right now. They may be coming to your house, or there's something about a house. You may have been at their house, they may have been at yours. Tell me about Aquarius. Aquarius, if you haven't heard from them, or they've been feeling left out in the cold or left you out in the cold, they're coming in. Eight of Wands, there's something about there been blockages, trouble with communication though. You may have blocked them or they may have blocked you. High Priestess, there's silence, there may be a secret. They're coming back around, they feel unfinished business here. There could be a distance between them. When they hear certain music, they think about you. Shape-shifting, mimicking, they could have been copying you as well with something because you're successful, but it didn't really work out for them. Too bad. And then you've got the Three of Wands. There could be a distance here, but I feel like they're wanting some kind of growth and expansion with you. They're coming in with an apology. Tell me about Pisces. What is going on with Aries and Pisces? Pisces is sad about the past. They're in regret. They still love you, but they played. They did a boo-boo, yeah. They did a big boo-boo and played you. Now they're lonely. Oh, I feel unfinished business with you. I want to have nookie time with you, but I lost control. Now I'm crying in the shower with my clothes on. So, Nine of Swords. I want to confide in you and open up to you. Eight of Cups, about why I walked away. It was my friends, they told me to. They told me to go and find new love and have renewed hope. But I feel a missed opportunity with you, Aries. There you go. That's the story of Pisces and you. All right, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I sure did. Let me know if it helped in some way. Sometimes humour helps you get over grief. Laugh. Go and watch When Harry Met Sally. I love that movie. I love Billy Crystal. Love you guys. Take care. Bye for now.